Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So I woke up this morning and my FYP is flooded again. And this time around is Skai Jackson, who has filed a restraining order against her children's father for allegedly putting hands on her. So take a look at that.
Not Sky's baby daddy laying hands on her. She recently filed for a restraining order claiming that he laid hands on her on Mother's Day and claiming when she was pregnant he tried to make her drink bleach to get rid of the baby. As we all know, Skai Jackson had a baby with Yerky. Filed for a restraining order in LA County Superior Court. Claims that he laid hands on her earlier this month holding their 3-month-old son Kasai on Mother's Day. According to the court documents, Skai says he grabbed her by her hair, head against a car window, and then laid hands on her face with a closed hand. Says back in 2024, she describes a 6-month period when he would lay hands on her on a weekly basis, putting his hands around her neck, scratching her, and slamming her head against the wall. She went on to allege that he also damaged her personal property like her iPhones and TV. She went on to claim that while she was pregnant, demanded she drink bleach to get rid of the unborn child and held her at KNIFE point as he walked to her car and threatened to poke her in the stomach if she yelled for help. She also alleged on another occasion last summer, allegedly punched through a bathroom door she locked herself inside and slammed her against the wall. Claims that he put his hands around her neck until she could not breathe and says she has a video to back it up. Her boo is no stranger to legal trouble. Just last month, he was arrested for an outstanding warrant doing a 90-day jail sentence for parole violation. This is all so unfortunate, especially considering the fact that Skai just gave birth in January. She claims that he owns 3 powers, including a big one. Claims that she fears for her safety and life. She is asking a judge to grant her a restraining order to stay 100 yards away from her and their baby and her dog as well. And she wants the judge to order him to take a domestic violence treatment program. Skai says they don't have a legal child support agreement, so she wants child support and she wants for him to cover all her legal fees, which he don't look like he rolling in dough, so I don't know how she's gonna get that. Y'all, this entire situation is also unfortunate.
Yeah. This has got a lot of people talking. But the interesting thing about her situation is that most of the guys that I've seen that are talking about this, they are like, yeah, he can do it. Yeah, he looks like someone who can do it. We believe her, but we don't believe Harley. We are still questioning Harley's situation, but we believe her. And I'm like, so what is making you believe this one? Why don't you believe Harley? But anyway, as for Skai, I'm so proud of her for also coming out. Like I said, speak out. If you are in any type of situation like this, please talk about it. Please get help. Don't be quiet. Don't let them silence you. Please go out there and seek help, okay? Don't let it go on. It's not going to get better. They don't change. They don't get better. It's the bleach part that I can't get over. Like, at this point in time, the hate is like way beyond. I'm proud of her for also coming out and standing on business and doing what is best for her. But let's get into what people had to say about this whole situation. Leave your own thoughts and opinions in the comments, and I'm going to come back and talk some more.
What is up with all these baby daddies putting their hands on their baby mamas? First we got DDG and Hallie, and then we got Skai Jackson, aka my twin, and Yerky. I mean, anybody with the name Yerky, child, suspicious, but that's neither here nor there. I just find it ironic. Well, technically it's not ironic because I understand the cycle of abuse. I have been in abusive relationships, so I do get it. But at the same time, it's like she just posted this man happy birthday like a couple days ago after Mother's Day, which was after the latest said event had happened where he freaking pushed her face into a car, punched her, whatever, may have it. And she said happy birthday to the best baby daddy. What's baffling to me is like this abuse was going on for mad long, and then it just happened like days before you posted him happy birthday, and you calling him the best baby daddy. And also, like, this man been in jail. He got like mad kids and stuff. And like, I'm just trying to figure out like which part of like all of that, like which part distinguished that he was the best baby daddy. I don't understand that. But child, we got to do better. Like, we got to stay away from these crazy deranged men who need to be behind freaking bars. Child, we left abuse. Well, you know what? Skai Jackson is way younger than me. I'm 32. And, I did the whole little toxicity type of crap in my early 20s. So I get it, but I don't get it anymore because we not learned. She has way more examples throughout the media than I did when I was going through what I was going through. Like, Instagram wasn't even popular for real when I was going through what I was going through. So it's like, my good sis, my good twin, my good ally, get the heck away from that man. All of y'all, really, to be honest. Like, let's do better. These men is not worth it.
I really don't want to be that person, but men are not okay. So women need to act accordingly. And this is not victim blaming for those who have a small pea-brained mind. Like, look at the guy Skai Jackson decided to be with. Does that look like somebody? Does he even act like somebody who is sane? Does he? Look at DDG. Like, forget that. In fact, celebrities aside, these people, this boy, he's borrowing money off women. He hasn't got a stable job. He's rude. He's literally rude. Like, I think that's something that some people don't see as a red flag enough. If they are rude, what are you doing there? What are you doing? Literally leave. Your friends are nice to you, so why are you accepting nonsense from an idiot? He slapped women in the past. He doesn't have friends. Like, but it's you that decides to see the good in him. Just don't. Maybe don't. He's airing you. He's not giving you enough time. But you want to go ahead and do what with him, and then now you have a flipping baby. Now, I'm not saying that some people who don't present themselves as mad, suddenly, you know, they don't turn out to be mad, because sometimes they do. It's cut our losses. If you can see something in the beginning, how about, you know? It stresses me out. But, yeah, keep exposing all the idiots. It's good. What we should do as women, we should bind ourselves together, drag all the bad men into Trafalgar Square and just flog them. Flog. Nonsense. Men have to be scared of you a little bit. They need to want to always impress you, not show themselves as mad and be like, she appreciates my madness, let me stay and cause more madness.
Honey, these Disney girls not playing with their baby daddies this week, baby. They popping out restraining orders left and right and left. And I don't blame them, because abuse yerky. And it says that basically he told her to drink bleach to unalive their unborn child, held her at eat point. Y'all can read. And threatened to eat her in the stomach. Like, what? Why? And then she also said something about, he grabbed her, slammed her head against the car window, and punched her in the face while she was holding that child. Yerky, what's wrong with you? Was you one of them yerks? They yerk 30? And this is all that he said. That's all you gonna respond and say? Not that she lied, not that you didn't do it, not that, she just trying to keep the child from you. Some, you ain't come up with nothing. That's all you said. But the comments was like, girl, what's really going on? You must be mad at him because you was just wishing him a happy birthday and saying he the best dad. Right there. Happy birthday, you're 30. Thanks for being a great dad. I don't know. We don't know what's going on in these people's lives behind closed doors. All we know is what they allow us to see on their social media and what TMZ catches. That's all what we know. So I'm not gonna say she's not getting abused. I'm not gonna say that. Maybe she did wish him a happy birthday, just being nice, and maybe he is a good dad to the baby boy. Maybe he bad to her. We don't know. Y'all gotta stop picking and choosing sides until we get like the full story, like till some more evidence come out of some.
I hate that a lot of people do not understand how domestic violence abuse works. A lot of people tell me, so, oh, if that's the case, why would she post happy birthday to him? He's a great dad. Da, da, da. If you're getting abused, he probably made her do that. We don't know what he would have did to her if she did not do that. Like, do y'all ever think maybe she was forced to do that? Like, y'all make no sense. Granted, she chose this man that she was with, but y'all just that does not mean that she deserves to get beat on and threatened and put at gunpoint and knife on. Like, that is like, I feel like y'all make no sense, because if the shoe was on the other foot and your little sister was going through this, you gonna say she deserved it just because she picked that type of man? But this is why you have to be very careful with who you date, who you have children, especially who you have children by, who you get married to. Like, y'all do not look past the red flags anymore. Like, no, this is not a carnival. It's not a circus. The red flags are red for a reason. Run fast now, today. Like, please be careful who y'all have kids with, because this is really sad. Like, between her, Hallie, Keke Palmer, like, I don't know which one is worse.
So Skai Jackson filed a restraining order. Lord, I can't keep up with her baby daddy. Gosh. Now that creature do look like he would do some damage. I cannot hold you. I cannot hold you. And it's a shame, because that's my first thought when she showed him. Why do y'all keep dating down? Do we not see a pattern? And that's why when people be like, would you date a man that work at McDonald's? Would you date a man who... No, you really shouldn't. Because you see where it gets you? A restraining order. Now, this one was not surprised, but the fact that it was just so close to Halle filing hers. Protect the Disney girls. Protect our beautiful Disney princesses. We need to start making better decisions. And just by looking at him, whatever that man did, whatever that restraining order said he did it. You don't gotta prove nothing to me, Sky. I already know.
The busted baby daddies are out here losing their minds. First it was DVD LMNOP and now it's Skai Jackson's baby daddy? I don't even have a good name to call him because I don't know who he is or what he does. But in case y'all haven't heard, she's filing for a restraining order and she's alleging that he tried to make her drink bleach to terminate her pregnancy. He also held her at a point with a weapon and was actively hurting her throughout their entire relationship. He also allegedly attacked her while she was holding their infant son. What do the broke baby daddies got going on? What kind of demons are y'all fighting? Cause this is getting crazy. And what's sad is that the busted baby daddies are choosing young women who we've seen grow up in front of our eyes on national television. They don't have much lived experience outside of being a star. Thus, that makes them more vulnerable when they start dating. And the only reason they're even able to get close to these young women is because they can manipulate them. Because these young women don't have the same regular dating experience that the rest of us have and don't realize that they're dating a lame who's probably abusive. But the busted baby daddy brigade needs to be stopped. Now.
Now, I tell you this. I do believe this. The Halle and DDG situation, that's still to be determined with me. But this, I can't believe this. Because any nigga whose name is Yerky, I just know he ain't up to go no good. And then on top of that, he already has a record. So that doesn't even make it even better. So, yeah, Sky, I'm with you on this one. I think he did it. And I think his ass need to be thrown under the slammer. The fact that they keep letting this man free is ridiculous. Yerky. But I don't know what that sounds like some goddamn Chipotle seasoning or something. Can you put that yerky on my bowl or something? Like damn, nigga.
Yeah, so as I was saying, I saw a lot of people in the comment section kind of blaming her. They were saying that she will come for people, she's always defending him, and so on and so forth. She even wished him a happy birthday not so long ago. I'm like, most people don't know the phases of abuse. You understand? Things do happen, and you will never know what is going on behind closed doors. If I didn't learn anything from all the manipulative tactics that men use on women, all those videos that came online, and if you've not seen, I think I have a couple on this channel. There was a video I saw some time ago of this guy talking about how, they switch up, they use there's a term for it, I can't remember it, switching from cold to hot, night and day, rain to sunny, just to get you dysregulated, that to the point that you're craving that bit. So when they are nice to you, they are extremely nice to you, and when they are horrible to you, they are very horrible. But because they've been nice to you before, you keep dwelling on that and then craving that and hoping to have that moment again with them. So they do that a lot, and it happens to a lot of women. You see these men treating them so badly, but they stay, they defend them, they stand up for them. They want that beautiful version of them back. They want to experience that again. They want to go through it again, and it happens again until they can't take it anymore. And I'm so proud of her. I'll keep saying that. Anybody who's been through any type of abuse, who comes out with a restraining order, whatever it is, who leaves, I'm proud of them for picking themselves. I will stand by that. I will stand on that hill. I will be proud of you because I get it. Okay, because I get it. Only God knows what you've survived. I mean, she could have lost her life, to be honest. She could have. She didn't. She's out. She's out. She's filed a restraint. She's taking steps to protect herself and her children. And that, I mean, I'm proud of, and that I stand for, and that I support. Do you understand? And as for those men who keep saying, "Oh, why don't women help them build?" and so on and so forth, why are women always looking for already made men? I think somebody said in the comments, "This is why you don't date down." This is the reason why most women prefer the finished product in a man, because you never know what you're going to get, and that does not necessarily mean the finished product is not going to abuse you. But most of the times, hearing stories over and over and over again of a woman who had it all, met this guy who didn't have anything, and the story is always the same, the pattern is always the same. So I don't blame women who prefer the finished product in a man, because you don't want to end up being the punching bag just because they hate you, just because they are jealous, just because they are envious. You never know what you're going to meet. Do you understand me? So this is why a lot of women prefer the finished product. And if you don't understand it, I don't know how to explain it to you. But anyway, like I said, I am proud of her. I hope that she still prioritizes herself and her children, keeps advocating for herself, and you know, 10 toes down, stand on business, don't go back to him, and move on with their life in peace. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves and one another. Bye.